people I met along the way. And today we're going to introduce you to a couple of dope artists. One goes by the name of Breathe Easy, beautiful poet, and another one goes by the name of Dinasy Shadrealm, spitting that fire. So let's continue to dive deeper into this world of connections and the mind of an artist. Let's go.
That's how I tell them we spit balls go so hard, but fuck a weed. Hey, competition we to all the haters we. That's how I tell them we spit balls go so hard, but fuck a weed. Hey, competition we to all the haters we. Cutthroat ballin' in from the feds, out pole, clap flow, dapper then customize the stack quo. I'm cynical, fools pumped as in the tools. Hear it out with tools, still won't flat when no use. Sound check, they sound mad, some pure glow. We in zone 10, mid-bay range when shit blow. Shot to us with Costco's on long grooves. Hit long range like baseballs from Babe Ruth. Rental cars, rental cribs, got thoughts in. If they in their feelings, the bus windows, not my shit. I'm from Lake County, North and Side Streets. Don't get it twisted, shit come from that Windy City breeze. In town niggas, out of town, war bound, flashing two quits that's trying to serve on same grounds in the street. You will forever have your enemies. Fuck the talk, you won't spark. Now tell them, G, we raw. That's how I tell them we spit balls go so hard, but fuck a weed. Hey, competition we to all the haters we. That's how I tell them we spit balls go so hard, but fuck a weed. Hey, competition we to all the haters we.
Like the animal frolics, to toxic silicon wallets, flow with the current to gross profits. So she's futile, relative events with state of noodle makes for wonderful art. When act the full sit to jot and doodle. Magnum opus is reconciling the opposites. If the verdict's death, then no need in stopping it. Sensory universe, solipsistic watches the reciprocator. It shapes memes with the recipient. The consequences within the intent. Apply tempest, this is chess for who? Me and myself pimping. I'll how to shape and mold the better human being after the harvest.
If given the power to speak, if I was given the power to speak, I would let you into my mind, body, and soul to expose through our poetic flows the truth that you seek. Giving that raw emotion and reality through the tone of my speech. Letting it be known that through the power of words, freedom can be reached. Nah, I'm not here to preach, but better yet to teach. Lessons of life through lessons of my life with each written piece. Hello. I am Breathe Easy, the poet. And from the name you can tell what it is that I do, that I delve in. I am a spoken word artist, and I started writing actually in the 8th grade. Had a crush on a particular individual, and it made me start writing. But of course I never let anybody hear it or read it or anything like that until I got a little bit older. I didn't start performing until about 2008. I went to an open mic downtown Waukegan, just joking. That's the spot where I started getting on stage and honing my skill, so to speak. It was very nerve-wracking because the first time that I performed on a stage in front of anybody, there were like 50 people in the crowd. So my heart was pounding out of my chest. I still remember it like it was yesterday. But it was awesome, and that was the beginning of Breathe Easy. So every week after that, came back, went to Chicago, Milwaukee, a few other places to get my name out there and take in the styles of other poets and learn from them and what they were doing and things like that to grow my own skills. So that's how I came about. I met Dre through his brother Jimsy, who is my adoptive uncle and past basketball coach. At that time, of course, nobody knew that I did poetry, not even me. And I definitely did not know that Dre did music or was a part of a band, a group, or anything of that nature. We was just cool. Just cool out here kicking it on the block, And then as time went on and we all got older and started to fall into our respective talents, so to speak, we really started to figure out like, hey, you kind of dope. Yo, I didn't know you could do that. You know, so we kind of just clicked up, and I met a few other of talented individuals through him, and met some more individuals through him. D-Train, Big Main, Los, so many other people. There's too many to name, but I mean, nevertheless, connections were made, bonds were made, and we still have a connection to that day. That was 10 years ago. So it's been 10 plus years, you know, that we made that connection, and we still here. So yeah, man.
Moment of randomness. I remember having you do an opening piece for us at the LaSalle Power Company downtown, but before it happened, someone got a little ill. Had people dragging me in the females' bathroom. Like, you need to save her. I don't know what to do.
That was a moment. That was definitely a moment. Yeah.
So what happened?
Nerves. No food. That mixture was just not good. The Art of Ambiance was my first, like, actually real show, so to speak. You know, I've done the open mic. Well, you know, the first time that I ever performed was a show, but it was still kind of an open mic. Art of Ambiance was different. It was on a different stage. It was on a different level. So the nerve factor came on strong. It was heavy as hell. Oh my gosh. So I didn't eat. I didn't have anything to eat that day. Rushing around, trying to get ready, trying to get prepared, make sure that I remembered my piece. Nerve-wracking in itself. So we get there, and I'm cool. But then at the last minute, I realized, you know what, Bree? You ain't ate. You probably should eat something before you get up there. Like, so me and my mom, we go walk down the street to McDonald's, grab a couple chicken nuggets. I eat those. And I don't know if it was the fact that I had gone so long without eating, or if it was the fact that it was McDonald's, because I don't really fool with McDonald's like that. But shortly after that, like, I got sick as shit. Like, I was sick. I was in the bathroom. We had the whole band coming into the bathroom to check up on me to make sure I was gonna be okay, because we was gonna go on stage in the next 30 minutes or so. So it was like, Bree, you need to get it together. So my mom, home remedies, hot water, dry bread. I'm not gonna get into how I felt afterwards, but you know, we did what we had to do to get me feeling right. I'm gonna just say that.
You did do the piece.
I did do the piece. I did do the piece because I started to feel better. And I mean, you know.
Remember what that piece was?
I don't remember all the words to it, but I don't even have I never made a title for it.
Where is the place you felt that allowed you to really find your footing and gain confidence and grow in your talent?
Just Joking Comedy Club. Downtown, well, it used to be downtown Waukegan, owned by Sonia D. Funny lady. That is where I got my start. Sonia D is actually the person that gave me the name Bree Easy. You know, I got on stage one day like, man, everybody got a stage name. I need a stage name. So she came up with Bree Easy, and it stuck. That's been my name. That's what it is. It's not gonna ever change. It's just like perfect. But yeah, every Wednesday, Woosah Wednesdays, it was a great time from, I want to say, about 2008 to 2010, 2011. Tight-knit space of creative people, and just vibe out. We just would vibe out, and every week that I would go, I would do one piece, a different piece. It was never the same piece, and it was always from memory. So I would study. I would study the week prior, going up to that Wednesday, just to make sure I didn't have to come up on stage with paper. Not a knock to anybody who does, But that was just something personal for me. I like to commit anything that I write to memory, because that's just me. So I studied the whole week leading up to that Wednesday, and then get on stage and do my thing, you know. So with all the poets that I had a chance to come in contact with and listen to their talents and their takes on, or you know, how they did things, how they relayed their message, I took a lot away from those individuals, and you know, incorporated little bits and pieces of everybody that I've come across into my work, and then transformed it into my own, you know. So that's, yeah, I miss that place. Yeah. It's really bad. It's sad that we can't have anything going on like that anymore. Maybe one day I'll start something.
Hey, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is Dinasy Shadrealm, and this is my segment of people I met along the way. Influences that got me into doing this was, really it started off with one of my guys, a couple of my guys really, T'Challa, Jamel Young, which is his name, Noxious, Tommy Guns, Jay Catches. Like, we used to just do the shit up in my yeah, we used to just do the shit up in my room and whatnot, just making beats and everything. I had a DJ X. Like, I started off making beats before I started rapping. I had a DJ X. I didn't know what the fuck to do with it, so I ended up selling my shit to Tyler, Jamel, and Tommy. And they ended up being better at making beats than I was, and I ended up making, you know, actually being better with lyrics and everything. So we had just swapped off with that, and then that's how I started just rapping and not making beats. So we started doing that, like a long way while I was doing that. Jamel, Chala, they was, you know, fucking with Dre as far as like doing shows and everything. Dre was doing different stuff with it was Oblivious Mob around the time. Yeah, I mean, that was like one segment, like, you know, they was always doing stuff, and then around that time, you know, DBC was hot, and that was Dre, Dre's brother Dinasy was the producer of that. It was Ant, Shorty Dope, and I forgot the name of the other people, but I remember Ant and Shorty Dope off top. But yeah, I mean, we always have been doing stuff and just pretty much just been rocking out. You know, we used to listen to Shy Bangin', and you know, that's what we grew up off. Shy Bangin', straight up gangster shit, like, you know, just stuff like that, like all the old mixtapes that was stuff that was in Chicago that didn't necessarily go mainstream into the media like it is now, like Psychodrama, Triple Darkness. That's, you know, the stuff that we had really came up off of. Everybody pretty much got together, like, you know, how I started linking up with Dre and Society and everybody. I had seen Johnny Bravado, rest in peace, Johnny. You know, Johnny Bravado. He was like he's like the glue of the clique, pretty much. I had seen him at 7-Eleven off York House, and you know, he had heard a CD that me and Ironic had did, and he was like, man, you know, yo, I got a Dre here. This, you know, you could do some stuff with them. You know, they always doing shows and stuff. At that time, I just was putting together music. I just was putting together CDs and collaborating with people. So yeah, I ended up going over there with him, you know, one night, and then I ended up freestyling. It was, you know, niggas that circled me like it was gonna fucking jump me or whatnot. And, you know, I ended up freestyling in front of everybody, and then that's when everybody, they was feeling what was, you know, they was feeling what I was spitting. So, and then ever since then, we started like pretty much linking up and doing work in studios. Like right now, like the main person we mess with is Ace, but before that, we was going to Ice Studio. There's probably a lot of studios that we had went to, because I mean, we recorded so many songs. Everybody was their own individual artist. You know, Smoking Cass had their own thing going on. D-Trey had his own thing. Charlie had his own thing. Oblivious Mob, like, you know, I had my own thing going on. So, you know, we always just linking up, you know, going to different places, but you know, everybody was doing different stuff, whether it be rapping, singing, dancing, or producing, graphic design work. You know, we had basically, you know, we started doing shows and everything, and from there, we would start doing the Loud and Clear sessions. We started doing stuff at CLC, the Rave. We had opened up for Nas and Talib Kweli out there. what is it, a Congress Theater. We had went out there. The managers was trying to. We were supposed to open up Twister. The managers was trying to charge us $1,200. So I mean, yeah, they was trying to pretty much scalp the artists. So once we got out there, that didn't go through. That was at Congress Theater. Fuck y'all. Let me see, what else? Man, we did a lot of stuff. Yeah, Loud and Clear, a fight broke out. Niggas got to jump on my cuz. I had to jump on stage or whatnot. It was, you know, not one of my proudest moments, but I mean, hey, shit happened. Everybody still remember that. I'm trying to think of what else happened, man. Yeah, we've been to Double Door, the Bottom Lounge, man, a lot of places. That's just the places I've been. You know, they been different venues and stuff without me because, you know, I was doing stuff while they was doing stuff, so, you know, everybody's schedule collide, but everybody's always doing something, always grinding, networking, you know, helping each other out in one way or another, whether it's doing a verse or telling somebody, hey, say this like that, and say this, you know, flip this from like this, and put this hi-hat like that, like this, you know, and everybody's doing their different things, you know, D-Train, he fucking with the Empire, you know, shit, yeah, everybody's pretty much on the move and on the grind doing something. Some good and bad times at the studio. I mean, the times that we had at the studio was predominantly good. I mean, yeah, we had, you know, a lot of tracks that came out, Beast, Cass, and Smoke. We had that, I'm So High. Yeah, we had Voice on that too, singing. Ace had whipped it up. I'm trying to think what else. And we did a lot of tracks up in the studio where, you know, all of us would just come together and it would be different energy from everybody because everybody was doing something different, whether it be rapping, singing, you know, producing, or, you know, just saying, you know, hey, just, you know, raise this up or bring this down. Bad times off the top of the head I can remember from the studio was when we was at Ice's studio. Somebody stole his PlayStation 2, which I think was ironic, which he told me was ironic, but you know, that's another whole nother story. That, and then Aunt B, which was somebody who was a part of our group at one point in time, he had stole Ace's DVD player, and yeah, Ace is pissed off about that. So that's like, yeah, I can't really, we really didn't have any bad times besides that. A couple bad apples who was doing different stuff because I mean it was unity. The CLC shows we had pretty packed. We had who was that, Fly Phoenix, I think we had come through. That was a good show. Josh Free, they did some stuff on the they did some stuff like drumming or whatnot. Like that's one thing like that we do differ from other acts is like we have like, you know, live drums and live instruments like this on the spot. Man, we had a lot of people. We had Jose Jap Photography, Jose Angel Photography. We can't get a hold of that dude for nothing now, but he had whipped up a lot of our pictures. A lot of our group pictures that we did. But yeah, every time we did a show at CLC, it was like it was packed from the bottom to the top. Yeah, and then we all would just be backstage, just kicking it, just, you know, pretty much just, you know, acting a fool. I'm clear, we were trying to get sponsors, but it never did go right. You know, we just pretty much scatter everything. But, you know, police would hate on us and start trying to shut everything down early for no reason. You know, we have it till 10 o'clock. They'd come around 9:30 talking about, you know, we're gonna shut it down because we just had a crump.
Do the Henny, nigga, give me that Patron, I'm sticking in my kidney. Call me Frank Spinney with a mouth of a Hemi, and I hit a shot and bitch, always talking about gimme. If it ain't my main, I ain't about to trick in the end. I never gotta bring your swag, always got with me. Dedicated music, fuck on the drama from hoes, some niggas, baby mama.